1. Klutch City versus Old Dogs, playing in Yankee Stadium. Really weird. Caleb Thompson leading off, top of the first. Human rain delay heading to the mound right now. Oh, Marcelo's taking the bump. I think he's hoping he's going to get himself lit up right here. Ground ball to first, 1 out. Even Thompson coming to the plate. And the way that HitTrax is played, getting lit up is all on the pitcher's shoulders. Might be the only time in baseball that a pitcher really wants to get hammered and hit hard. Trying to give him a lot of runs and carry a high ERA. That ball's hit hard to center. Dave, a couple steps over to his left and makes the catch, 2 down. David Vaughn coming up. Vaughn had an outstanding game. First game tonight. Got pants on and everything, so you knew he came to play. Strike 1. Right down the middle. Johnny ball game. Strike 2. Pitcher working him right here. Something off speed down and away. Oh, it's hit hard to the gap. 321 feet. That's going to go for 2. Vaughn with a stand-up double. Marcelo coming up. Runner on second with 2 outs. This is what guys get paid for at HitTrax. This timed it there a little bit. Strike 1. Took that 58-mile-an-hour fastball. Hammers the second one right to the center fielder. 2 steps to his right, makes the catch, 3 down. 91 miles an hour, though. That ball was hammered. Old Dogs coming up, bottom of the first, 0-0. Rebels trying to bribe me with a wheat beer and some Pringles. Cheddar cheese Pringles, no less. They're still celebrating their walk-off victory earlier tonight. One of the finest games ever played here in HitTrax Stadium. Foul ball, 2 strikes. That's an undo. That's an undo. Caleb Thompson still at the plate. 0-2 count. We're playing it live from here on out. Looks like a drive, maybe to the third baseman. Oh, caught by the shortstop. 1 out. Mike Oliver coming up. Mike Oliver, the only guy here tonight that might have less hair on his head than I do. And I've got 7. Foul ball, strike 2. We got 0-2 on the batter. 1 out. Ground ball to short. Pitcher cuts it off, makes the play, throws Oliver out of the first, 2 down. Brian Scott coming up. Brian's got the quickest mouse in the city. Oh, and he hammers that ball to left center. That's going to go for extra bases. Scott rounds first, head up to second with a stand-up double. Rick Weaver coming up with an opportunity to knock Scott in. When we were registered for HitTrax, the registration form was open for 10 minutes while it was being created. Brian Scott got registered in that amount of time. It was absolutely the fastest registration in the history of HitTrax. Oh, that ball's hammered down the line. That's going to go for extra bases. Looks to me like Scott scores, Keeper, stand-up double, just changing positions. And the Old Dogs take the lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the second. Beaker hit that ball 88 miles an hour. For those of you at home, that's a hammer. Curtis Hummel coming up. Runner on second, 2 down. Takes a look at strike one. Something about that pitch again. Line must have been either right straight or right down the middle. Oh, hammers it right back at the pitcher. He does a bunny hop up the middle. Runners on first and third. They're afraid to send him right there. And I'm thinking that's on the third base coach right there. Marcelo, I'd be with you right there, but the pitcher did a little bunny hop and tried to get out of the way. And that's with a screen in front of him. With a screen in front of him. Light flashed before his eyes. Skinny Jeans coming up now. Looks like a pop fly to second's going to end the inning. Cut off by the pitcher. You know, you don't see that play a lot where the pitcher actually calls off the second baseman. We would call that poor coaching in Little League. But you know what? A guy gets $25 million a year and wants to catch a fly ball, you get out of his way. What are you going to say? Caleb Thompson coming up. Lit it up in the last game. Got himself moved off to the leadoff position. Might have been even complaining about it. Wasn't really sure how that was an improvement. Nobody out top of the second. Oh, hit hard to the gap. He's rounding first. Looks like he's going to go for 2. And stays up with a stand-up double. Steven Thompson coming up now. Runner on second base, nobody out. Oh, that ball's hammered in the gap as well. Looks like they might be exchanging positions right here. Caleb rolls in. Steven holds up at first. Wasn't sure if he could make it to second on that. I mean, it did bounce off the wall, but I can see why he slowed down. David Vaughn coming up, 1 for 1 on the day. We just call him Pants. And that ball is hammered between first and second. Single out into right field. Runners on first and second. Thompson wisely holds up. No more better speed than he's got. You wouldn't think he'd be looking to take third. Marcelo's coming up right now. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Wow, that's all I could say. That ball was blown by him at 57 miles. Oh, and he hits a hammer to the left center field gap. That's going to score a run. See what the coach does. Sends him from third. Marcelo, stand-up double, clears the bases. 3-0 Clutch City, or 3-1 Clutch City. Caleb Thompson coming up. Runner on second, nobody out. Clutch City really doing some damage right now to the starting pitching here for the Old Dogs. Ground out to the pitcher, makes the actual play. Marcelo stays at second wisely because we saw him waddle that triple into a double in his last at-bat and decided not to challenge the pitcher from 40 feet away. Stephen Vaughn coming up, 1 for 2. Smashed the ball into left center in his last at-bat. Oh! Had a good swing on that 59-mile-an-hour fastball. Fouled it straight back. Once again, fouls it off again, 0-2. Right on the ball right here, but it just ain't one fair. Oh, hard ground ball, but the third baseman looks like he's going to make the play on that. Thompson's out at first. Marcelo once again holds up at second. Absolutely no aggression in Marcelo's base running whatsoever. Must be a DH. Strike one right down the middle. David Vaughn takes a look. Looks like a high fly ball, short third base, left field kind of converge, and the left fielder makes the play for the third out. We're going to switch them up. Cole Hamill coming up for the Old Dogs, but the Clutch City does a lot of damage at the top of the second. 4-3 to take a 3-1 lead. The Old Dogs coming up. Cole 0 for 1 here tonight in this game. Had a great first game. Drives it deep to center field, drops it in front of the center fielder for single. Old Dogs have a little something happening here. Mike Oliver coming up. Continues to try to intimidate the pitcher. He's having none of it. Throws it right by him at 57 miles an hour, right down the middle. Oh, and that ball's hit hard in the left. That's going to go for a single. We've got runners on first and second, nobody out. Old Dogs making some noise, trying to get back in this thing with their fifth hit of the game already. Brian Scott coming up, 1 for 1. Oh, foul ball, 0-1. Weak ground ball to second. What's the runners? Runners on first and third. Looks like Brian sacrificed Oliver at second base, but at least he gets to run. Greg Deeker coming up, 1 for 1 with an RBI. This is who the Old Dogs wanted up right here. They're counting on this single right here to get that run home. Got this lead down. Oh, that ball's hit hard in the gap. It's got a chance. Looks like it's going to burn the left fielder, and it might go for extra bases. A double off the wall, scores 2. And Deeker's done his job and tied this game up at 3-3. Curtis Hummel coming up now, 1 for 1 with a chance to knock in the lead run here in the bottom of the second. Hard shot to center, might drop it in, but center fielder makes a great play right there to get 2 outs. With Matt Winship coming up. Matt Winship, actually referred to as Skinny Jeans by his teammates. He used to call him wingtips, not really sure where that came from. And they're really like cargo skinny jeans. Foul ball, strike 1, 0-1, 2 outs, runner on second. Oh, that ball's hit hard down the line. Oh, just foul. 82 miles an hour, that ball was hit on a P-rod. 0-2, 2 outs, runner on second base, 3-3, bottom of the second. Winship gets a hit tracks replay right there on that foul ball. Hold on just a second, gentlemen. And we're ready to go. 0-2, 2 outs. We're playing it as the machine reads it here. And that's an out. That's going to end the inning. When we go to the top of the third, Old Dogs put up 2 to tie this game up 3-3. Top of the third, Marcelo coming up. Strike 2. Foul ball. 1 and 2 on the batter. That is a Hit Tracks undo right there. Undo, 1 and 2. Now we'll play it as the machine calls it. Hard hit ball to the shortstop. Makes a play. Backhands that ball. 84 miles an hour. There's a reason this young high school shortstop's already been signed by LSU and looks to go in the first round of the draft this year. 1 out, nobody on. Marcelo coming up. Weak ground ball to second base. Comes in, makes the play, fires Marcelo out. 2 down. Caleb Thompson coming up. Got moved up into the leadoff spot for this game. Agent called in to complain to the ball club and filed a complaint with MLB. Ground ball to the pitcher. 6'10", Chris Young on the mound makes the play. Thompson's out. We're going to go to the bottom of the 4th, 3-3. Matt Winship coming up. These guys are lighting up. I mean, outside of Winship, everybody's had a hit here in this ball game.
Yes.
Fans are on their feet hoping that Winship can get a hit right here. Everybody's rooting for him.
Well, except for the team.
Well, you know, I think even Clutch City's won a little piece. Get Winship in the book.
Oh,
that's a shot to center. Single. And everybody's in the book.
And a bat flip.
Fans are on their feet rooting for Winship right there.
We are watching that guy with the bat flip. All right.
That's what sportsmanship's all about here at Hit Tracks.
It is.
Everybody's rooting for a guy to get off the schneid and get himself a batting average here in 2015.
2015, yeah.
Already counting out the next season.
Single.
Oh,
what happened?
Drop that in. Hummel get it done. Set it up for Oliver. 2 for 3 on the day. Runners on first and second. Old Dog's making some noise.
I don't know what's going on. No outs. Man on first and second.
Takes a look right down the middle. You know, that's a tough pitch to hit, Marcelo.
It is.
Oh, and he hammers that ball deep to left, and it is
gone.
A double off the wall.
Okay, I gotta say something.
If I'm not mistaken, somebody with a glove might have leaned over the fence there and touched the ball. We might have some interference.
We need to review that.
That's a double off the wall. Runners on second and third. Run scores.
I don't believe it.
Old Dogs take the lead, 4-3.
Clutch City had a guy that hit one.
That ball was hammered.
A little bit farther than that.
95 miles an hour.
That's hard. 95 is hard.
Oh, and he's going to drop that in front of the center fielder for single. Splits them up. Runners on first and third. Run scores. Old Dogs making some noise here in the bottom of the 4th.
We need to learn that.
Taking the lead 5-3.
We need to learn that hit.
Craig Deeker coming up 2 for 3.
A little duck fart is what that was.
Absolutely.
A little duck fart.
But it didn't smell in this particular. Oh, hammered up the middle. Deeker getting it done. Drives in another run.
Man, they are up 3. Guys, they stepped up.
Curtis Hummel coming up. Runners on first and second, nobody out. Old Dogs already with a crooked number on the board. Looking like they're trying to put together an insurmountable lead. Don't ask me to spell that, Marcelo, because insurmountable sounds like a tough word.
It is very tough.
Strike 1 right down the middle. Curtis Hummel takes that for a strike.
Lead is actually a tough word if you think about it.
Lead?
Lead.
Well, if you look at it, L-E-E-D-E? Like lead, like the construction thing to be energy efficient.
There's a couple different ones.
A weak ground ball to second. Up
short. The first out of
cut off maybe by the pitcher. Absolutely. It was so slow I couldn't even tell who fielded it.
There you go.
I mean, everybody was in there.
Everybody was in there.
Got 1 out. Runners on first and second. Mike Winship coming up.
That comes up.
Try to go.
Oh, he tried to go
strike
yard
1,
on that
foul ball.
He swung out of his shoes.
He's trying to do a 2 at-bat hitting streak.
I must say, this is a better get-up than what we've seen.
He's got a lot of get-up. Oh, way better than the wingtip.
Oh!
Hammered to left center. Winship getting it done back-to-back at-bats. And triple! Holy cow!
Whoa!
Winship getting it done, knocks in 2
Whoa.
runs, giving the Old Dogs an 8-3 lead.
Apparently, you can't hit it harder than 90 in that gap.
Towering fly ball to the center fielder, camps up on.
Oh,
Drops it in front of him.
What is going on here?
Unbelievable.
What is going on?
I don't want to say anything about Klutch City's defense, but I'm seeing a little bit of chokage right here
It's poor.
in the bottom of the 4th.
It's poor.
Coach, I think you're going to have to make some changes out there.
We need to check the defense here. I think we changed it to a 12U because this is silly.
Oliver takes a pitch right down the middle, but we saw what he did last time. He's looking for something he can hammer.
Oh,
That's right towards the center fielder, and he slips and falls again for another single up the center. 74 miles an hour. Runners on
only
first
one
and
out.
second,
Still
1 out.
I don't know what happened.
Let's see, he might need to make a pitching change.
We need to make a pitching change. Foul
Big
ball.
fly ball, 0-1, 1 out.
Wow.
Oh, and a hammer to second base. Can he turn it? Yes, he can.
Double
What a
play.
play by the second
Thank you.
baseman.
Thank you.
That's a 4-6-3
break.
double play to end the inning. We're going to go to the top of the 5th.
That was a rough inning.
But the Old Dogs put up 6 to take
was
the
a
lead,
rough
9-3.
Rough inning.
One of the bigger innings we've seen here in Hit Tracks.
That was brutal. That was
That's
brutal.
it.
That was brutal to watch.
Old Dogs put up
That was
16
brutal to
hits
watch.
here today in this game. I mean, that's outstanding baseball.
That is good.
3 innings to go. We're
Even
just
Thompson.
over the halfway point. We would sing "Take Me Out" for the ball game, but nobody with a mic in their mouth has any idea how to sing.
I don't know what's going on here.
Even Thompson leads it off with a foul ball. Oh!
Foul ball.
That
Foul ball.
foul
Good,
ball.
good.
0-2.
I'll take that.
Take that over
That's a
now
break.
any day. Oh!
Yeah.
That's not looking good.
That's blue.
Shortstop,
That's blue.
center fielder, they're fighting it out.
That was a blue
Shortstop
last inning.
calls
That's
him
all
off.
I got.
I tell you what, 190-foot range, you ought to just go ahead and sign that guy.
Sign him. Sign him.
It's
That
one
one.
coming up, fouls
That one.
off the first pitch. I'm not even sure where that ball came from. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. Oh, a hammer to shortstop. Backhands, fires over to first. 2 down. Marcelo coming up. Marcelo 1 for 4 today with 2 RBIs, so he's been highly efficient if and when he hits the ball. Looks like he's going to have to do it all himself right here if he wants to get an RBI. Oh, and he takes a high pitch and pops it up. Second baseman makes the play. 3 down. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th. Old Dogs coming up. Leading 9-3. The Deaker coming up. Strike 1 on the Deaker. It's a hard one to center field. Center fielder comes in and makes the play. Looks like he had to move about 10 feet to make that catch. 78 miles an hour. 1 out. Curtis Hummel coming up. Takes strike 1. Right down the middle. Those are tough. Oh, and he hits a flare. That might have a chance. Drops it in front of the center fielder.
64.
You know, sometimes you get those little duck farts, and they
Those
got a
duck
chance.
farts.
You know, you get in there. Once you get
Are
about
hits.
once you get past about say $160, second baseman's out of play. Now do you get it in there before the center fielder can cover the ground?
Duck farts
Foul ball.
are hits.
Strike 1. Winship started out 0 for 99 on the season. Back-to-back hammers. Swings at strike 2. I think he's trying to hit that one out.
He was trying to hit that.
He's trying to do some real bit. Oh, and he hits that hard.
But right
Left
at
fielder's going to
the
make the
left
play there.
2 outs.
Only had to move about 10 feet at 77 miles an hour, so he really didn't have a lot of ground to
That
cover.
wasn't a lot.
looked tougher than it was.
It was. It was a low line drive, but he is pretty solid out there.
Oh, Cole hammers that ball in the gap. That's going to have a chance. He looks like he's going to be looking for 2 on this. 84 miles an hour. That ball's smoked. He's in standing up. No playing second on that. Mike Oliver coming up 4 for 5. He's been absolutely hammering the ball today.
That is a good day.
I'm not sure if it's the hairstyle.
It could be.
The number, the sublimation.
I think it's the jersey. The jersey.
The name,
nice.
The jersey.
That is a nice jersey.
Could be the sweatpants. Got to be the shoes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it could be the muscles. It looks like he's been.
Well, the size could have something.
Yeah, it could have something.
Oh, that ball's hammered right to the second base. Makes a play for the third out. That was a good play.
That
by
was
the
a good play.
baseman.
Second baseman is solid. Got to give him that.
Going to the top of the 6th. It's 10-3. Old Dogs. Clutch City coming up. Caleb Thompson leading off.
It's time to make some noise. Come on.
All in or all out, gentlemen, but let's make something happen here.
Let's get a run. Let's at least get one.
You know, Caleb
Make it
Thompson was
respectable here,
complaining
10-3.
before the game about his coach moving him to the leadoff
He's going to move down to
slide.
the bottom.
Thinking like maybe Caleb knew what he was thinking when he thought he was a 3-hole.
Oh, that's a big one.
Caught by the first
right.
baseman.
We're good. We're still good.
I'm not sure if Thompson's making his case to move back to the 3-hole.
He might be. He might be.
Or if he's looking for a bus ticket to Omaha. You know, they've got a great zoo up there, College World Series.
Yes. Lots of good things to see in Omaha.
A lot of good clubs down in Old Town Omaha these days. Oh, choice stop. 16 hopper. Come on, Dave. First 2 down. David Vaughn comes up, 2 for 5. He's been lighting it up. Kind of carried Clutch City here tonight.
Yes.
Only guy with 2 hits on the night. Takes that for a strike. A little high. Didn't really want a piece of that. Hammers the second one. Looks like that. Caught by the right fielder. 180 foot. It's 59 miles an hour. That's a routine pop-up.
No, that's 3 outs.
3 down.
That's
Bottom
3
of the
down.
6th.
Switch.
Brian Scott coming up for the Old Dogs.
I would have hit the bottom of the 7th, though. Top of the 7th.
Well, Marcelo, I don't want to say anything, but you're leading off the next inning, regardless of which inning it is. You will be leading off.
I will be leading off, yes.
And statistically, you've got better than a 50-50 chance of hitting twice. You could be the first and the third out.
I could be, yes.
You know, your teammates were saying something about you
doesn't
being an
happen
alpha omega batter. I wasn't sure what they meant.
They meant I needed to be at the top.
Ah, that could.
I
I see you. Brian Scott with a foul ball. Fouls off the first offering. Oliver working quick out there.
He is.
Gets a ground out to first base, covering a lot of ground over there.
A lot of tempo from that pitcher.
43 mile an hour, though. Kind of a slow roller. Beaker coming up, 3 for 5 on the night with 4 RBIs.
Yeah,
Takes a look, maybe a little on the inside part. Didn't really like that pitch. Hammers the second one, but the pitcher. Oliver comes up with that, fires over to first. 2 down.
2 down. Got it.
Curtis Hummel coming up. Another 400 hitter.
400, yes.
I mean, these guys really can hit the ball for the Old Dog.
Oh,
he lines that shot. Backhanded by the shortstop. What a play. 3 down, and we're going to the top of the 7th. Old Dogs 10, Clutch City 3. Marcelo coming up. This is what the fans paid for right here. Marcelo 1 for 5 with 2 RBIs. Kind of let them down a little bit. Oh, that's a deep fly ball into the gap. That's going to burn the center fielder. Coming around first base, Marcelo coasts into second with a double to lead off the top of the 7th for just the 6th hit for Clutch City here in the nightcap. Caleb Thompson hammers another routine ground ball to the second baseman, fields it, makes the play, fires over to first. Marcelo holds up, being a 10-3. Marcelo makes a smart play and decides not to test the second baseman's arm. Clutch City's decided to send Caleb out to the bump, let him pitch, and see if he can do something and get something working here for Steven. Strike 1, grooves him 157 miles an hour right down the plate. Foul ball. 0-2, 1 out. Runner on second. Thompson still batting, 1 for 6 here. Oh, and he hits a hammer job. Looks like that. Oh, might have burned. Oh, caught by the center fielder. Thought he might have had him burned. But he reaches up and catches the ball at the last second. 2 down, top of the 7th. This is the last inning here in Hit Tracks. But it all comes down to this. Strike 1 on David Vaughn. Clutch City's got a long way to go right here, and that looks like that might just end it here this evening. Caught by the center fielder for the 3rd out to end the ball game. Old Dogs take the nightcap 10-3, and that's going to conclude our first night of Friday Night Men's League here at KC Hit Track Stadium in North Kansas City.